nobody is saying, and we will never say, that Mr. Daniel Domelevo is a saint or infallible. He's obviously a human being. And so sometimes he makes mistakes, it's just like any of us. We are supporting him because the kind of leadership he has shown, we have not seen some for a very long time in this country. We have had several auditor generals. They have all worked in the same audit service. They've all performed their work very well, but he has done extraordinary well. And we are supposed to be supporting such a leader, which we know, even if you have not asked him to go on leave, come next year by May or June, he was going to leave the scene as the Auditor General in Ghana. So we were just looking forward to the last minute and what he has to do. He's an award-winning Auditor General. Some of us were with him on international scenes and programs last 2 years or so, and he was just speaking, and other Auditor Generals were just applauding for him. That's the kind of person we are here to support today. From our statements, we have said that all the arguments that have been made so far, be it based on the Constitution, be it based on the arguments of the accumulated leave, we think they are all flawed. I wouldn't say it's any likely. That is it. We are not all-knowing, but from the reading of the Constitution and also the law, we think the arguments that have been made are not so strong enough to allow such a head of audit service in Ghana, who is doing so well, to go on leave for 167 days. What kind of resting is he going to rest? Why is he sick? He's going to sleep for 167 days. That is too much. I don't know of any private sector institution that will ask the CEO to go on leave for that long. And if you think that we are applying any law fairly, then let us do a small audit and see how many heads of state institutions in this country, independent state institutions, do not have accumulated leave, which we have said is non-existent. Actually, that debate is already flawed. Once you forfeit, it's forfeited. So we move on. If you wanted him to take his leave, the appointing authority that is today directing him to go on leave also saw to it whilst he was still in office. Why didn't you then? Please, I think this is more than we can take. Society organizations, today we don't want to get angry. That's why we are not in red t-shirts. We just want to come and appeal to the president. Mr. Kwete rightly said it. It's a president who has shown commitment. We cannot take that from him. He made some giant decisions and actually campaigned on the back of anti-corruption and won the elections. We saw him creating the Office of Special Prosecutor and doing other things that were being applauded by the international community and even the donor community here in this country. I'm saying today they are all not very happy with us as a country. And we are going into an election again. So why would anybody want to advise the president to take some decisions that I think it's not going to be go well with most people? Already most people are not very happy. We are not saying Mr. Daniel Domelevo should not go on leave. He can go on leave. We have actually mentioned in a statement how we think this issue should have been managed. We can actually ask him to take his leave, and bet we all do that. But the CEO of an institution like the Audit Service, Mr. President, we are appealing to you. We have launched the campaign. We want you to bring back Daniel Domelevo. Not because he's the only Auditor General who can do the job, but because the arguments on which he has been asked to proceed on 167 days leave, I think, is not strong enough, and we can do something about it. We know you are listening to us. We know you have actually taken some time off to rest. But please, as you listen to us today, kindly reconsider this your decision. And I'm sure most Ghanaians will be happy if you do same. Until we hear from you, our dear Mr. President, if you don't hear from you very soon, we are going to take the next action. We are not threatening, we can't do that. Who are we? Small society organizations here in this country. But we are very powerful. And we think the citizens listen to us.